Hi, my name is Gisele. I'm a French Salvadorian. I'm a mother of two. My daughter is 4 years old and my son is 8 months old. I am the founder of Expats.Norway.com, which is a website where foreigners can learn about daily life in Norway, either because they want to come live in Norway or because they've been here for a while and they've been trying to adapt. What people can expect to find on Expats.Norway.com is, first of all, my stories, where I tell how I struggle sometimes and try to adapt to the Norwegian culture, most of the time making fun of myself. They can also find resources like links to official websites, announcements by other expats, like new parties, launching a book, new restaurants, and other blogs. An interesting feature in the website is the calendar with what I call expat-friendly events, either because they're international social activities or, for example, guided tours of the city in English. These are events mostly in Oslo, but also free events, which are very popular considering that Oslo is a very expensive city. Originally, this was a hobby of mine. It was my way of reminding myself why I like living in Norway and why I stayed, why it is worth staying in this country. And through readers' requests for help with topics such as how do I get the paperwork, is there work in Norway, what's it like to, what does one day in Norway like? This helped me find topics to write about, but also provide guidance to people who want to live here through better resources, pointing at the right websites and at the right information in English. And this is what turned a personal blog to now kind of a hub of resources that help foreigners who want to come to Norway or who already live in Norway to learn about the Norwegian culture. Is being a juggler on steroids. Today, I think because we have better rights and more opportunities, especially in the first world, women want it all, they do it all, and they want to control it all. I think our value lies in that we prioritize differently, and that can be very good, but it can also be a challenge because we tend to prioritize others' desires instead of our own. And I think we should go more towards less fixing and controlling to create room for our own desires. It's like what they tell us in the airplane. First you have to put on your oxygen mask and then put it on someone else. And this is what I'm trying to teach my daughter, to find your own happiness. And in that way, you will be able to be happy with someone else, to share your happiness with someone else and not expect someone else to make you happy. What it means to me is, I think I read somewhere that being a mother is have someone put their arm through your throat, take out your heart, and then having it out, seeing your heart walking around. And I think that pretty much sums it up for me, because it's a very scary experience to see this part of you that you love so much, and they just have to make their own life. It is scary and at the same time very humbling, a very humbling experience. And it's very easy to feel guilty and be very hard on yourself. I'm trying to cope with the fact that I'm simply doing the best that I can with my level of understanding and the information I have today on how to be a good mother. What I try to do is to teach my children by example. I want them to be independent. I want them to be happy and to follow what they believe is their mission in life. I think our mission is to be happy, and so the best thing I can do for them is to show them that I'm independent, that I'm happy, so that they too can see that it's allowed and that's what we're here for. To be an entrepreneur, to me, to think about myself as an entrepreneur was a very intimidating thought. It seemed to me that it was like trying on a very big shirt where the sleeves would come down to here because it wouldn't fit. It's just a term that feels so big to me. And yet, little by little, taking step by step, writing an email, calling this person, I went from a hobby to something that I want to make a living out of. And it's grown to be a place where people can find something useful. It's grown to become a helpful platform that serves the community. And in that sense, I feel more like an entrepreneur because I own this, because I'm God in that website. I decide what comes out, I decide what next thing I'm gonna make readers laugh about, and I try to choose the best events, the best resources that will help these people that come to me for help, because I happen to live in Norway, and I feel so grateful that I have the opportunity to provide this service. And that's when I realized that I was actually providing a service. I was actually an entrepreneur, and I love the fact that it gives me that sense of leadership, of independence, and the flexibility to squeeze it into my schedule and add an extra couple balls to this juggling game of being a mom.